Before we get into today's work, let's slow this moment down. If you've been off the clock, but still thinking about work, replaying conversations, checking your phone, mentally preparing for things that haven't even happened yet, even when you're supposed to be resting, this episode is for you. This is Work Without the Spiral. Because being responsible is not the same as being constantly available. Take a breath with me. Let your shoulders drop. You don't have to carry everything into every moment. Now let's begin. Take a breath in and a slow breath out. Again, because most people don't realize this, but the way you enter a moment affects how you experience it. And if you've been moving all day, thinking all day, carrying everything all day, you don't just need information, you need a reset. Some of you don't need better time management. You need better mental boundaries. Because you're leaving work physically, but mentally, you're still there. Welcome back to Work Without the Spiral, where we learn how to show up, perform, and succeed, all without burning ourselves out in the process. Today we're talking about something that's quietly draining your energy, carrying work into your personal life, and calling it being responsible. Let's make this real. You leave work at 5 p.m., but later that night, you're thinking about emails, replaying conversations, mentally preparing for problems that haven't even happened yet. Then Saturday comes, and instead of resting, you're checking your phone real quick, responding to things that could wait, feeling slightly on edge, even when nothing is wrong. That's not workload. That's unclosed mental loops. Those loops, they drain your energy quietly all weekend long. Here's what most people miss. Burnout doesn't always come from working too much. It comes from never fully disengaging. When your brain doesn't get a break, it stays in problem-solving mode. It never fully resets. It keeps using energy even during rest. So by the time Monday comes, you're already tired. Not because Monday is heavy, but because you never actually recovered. This is how the spiral starts. You don't reset. Your capacity drops. Work feels harder. You push more. You carry even more into your personal time. And now you're stuck in a loop where work feels heavier every week. Rest doesn't feel like rest. And you start blaming yourself. But it's not you. It's the lack of separation between work mode and recovery mode. Let's make this practical. Because just telling yourself, don't think about work, doesn't work. 1. Close the loop before you leave. At the end of your day, especially Friday, write down what you finished, what's still open, the first thing you'll do when you return. That tells your brain this is handled. You can let go. 2. Create a mental cutoff ritual. Something simple. Close your laptop with intention. Say, work is done for today. Take 3 slow breaths before leaving. You're training your brain to shift states. 3, stop rewarding constant availability. Every time you respond off hours, you teach people, I'm always available. Instead, let non-urgent things wait. Respond during work hours. That's not slacking, that's sustainability. Your weekends are not backup work days. They are recovery, reset, real life. Because if you don't protect your time away from work, your work will start to feel heavier every single week. You can be committed to your work without being consumed by it. And learning how to leave work at work, that's not a luxury, that's a skill. Your ideal self is a direction. Your current capacity is a starting point. And sustainable growth happens in the space between the two. SC@W, self-care at work, where calm people change learning and work cultures.